Okay. So, this is the moment of truth. The moment of truth. As the Brits like to say, truth. Truth. They don't even pronounce TH, they're like truth with F. Love it. So anyways. Oof, nice, yeah. Wait, already footsies, huh? Full server. Beautiful. And we already got some quests as well. That's super nice. And we're rocking really nice colors to go along with. The default colors of Rexy Boy are not bad at all. Really liking this. I just gotta find the correct spot to build our nest. This is where... Well, let's just slap it down. And see where we go from there, because it's gonna tell us where the resources are. Live near blah blah blah, yes. Oakfall Hill is pretty close, and as I thought. Keep nest. We need bones, rock, and mud. Now, mud is right here. Rocks are right there. But the bones are over on this side. So I guess we can have the... I think the nest right here is not bad. Maybe in the middle right here. Where it's closer to the rocks. And the mud. There should be another mud pile around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. I guess we just keep it where it is here. So let's hope we get a succulent quest after this one. Bloodstones, yikes. I'm not sure if there's bloodstones over here in this zone, particular zone. But this is cool, I can just turn my head around. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna be going over the abilities very, very, very soon. Just wanna get this over with, first things first. Well, let's do it right now. Let's go over our abilities. I hope nobody is stalking us. Character 5.5k. And here we are. This is gonna be a first time for me as well, looking at the abilities here. So let me pull up the wiki at the same time. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got Crushing Bite, a low damage attack that also deals low fracture damage. Deals 25% increased damage to fractured targets, can trigger a full bone break. Now, it says that it does 40 plus 20 fracture, or 50 damage to fractured targets. And it has a 5-second cooldown. And costs 10 stamina to use. This is Crushing Bite. Now, Bone Snap, charge up the attack and inflict fracture based on how long it's held. This attack will trigger a bone break if it hits an opponent with a high amount of fracture. Now, this does 84 damage plus 85 damage plus 40 fracture, which is a lot. Costs 5 stamina to use, but it is a charge up ability, and this works, I believe, way better against apexes because they can't really run away from you. I'm not a big fan of Bone Snap. I don't think I will be taking Bone Snap for that reason. Now Clamp, bite and hold on to enemies for as long as your stamina allows, can move and drag them around immune to knockback while carrying another dinosaur. Now this one has a 10-second cooldown, plus 10 stamina to use. And it can hold enemies with a combat weight of 2700 or below. So that is basically everything meg size and below. Right, so a kilo as well. New hats as well if it has been nerfed. I'm not sure if the update has gone live by the time of this recording. So it should be able to grab hats as well. And when you think about it, all the dinosaurs 2700 combat weight and below are the ones that are a major threat to you if they know how to play, because they can ride you. Now Clamp itself does 30 damage, and when you bite somebody down that you have clamped and you bite them down with normal bite, instead of 70 it's gonna do 20 damage per shake plus 4 bone break, and that's gonna trigger killing blow, which is gonna give it another 20% increased damage, which is gonna make it 24 damage instead of the normal bite. I kind of feel like the crushing bite is more reliable. But let's lay that out for a little bit now. Tyrant's Presence. All smaller enemies within 30-meter radius lose 25% of their armor. This is insane. Thick-boned. Immune to bone break and fracture except from falling. No. Ravenous. Eating another player's corpse grants a health recovery boost for 60 seconds. This healing persists into combat, but will not heal if bleeding. Activates only once every 5 minutes. Oh, a 5-minute cooldown really destroys it here for me. Really ruins it. I was considering that, but it only working 1 minute out of 5 is kinda meh. King's Mantle. Target taking hits grants a stacking 2% damage boost up to 10% for 10 seconds. So here's the issue with this, okay? Because if it's chickens, let's say, attacking you, they quickly can stack up your damage boost to 20% without you taking too much damage. And if it's another Apex, taking 10 hits to get 10 stacks. Wait, never mind. It only gives 10% max. I thought it would give you 10. Never mind, I just misread that. Now this is totally not worth. So Tyrant's Presence, clear winner here. All smaller enemies, I'm assuming this works for every enemy that is smaller than a T-Rex. So even an Iguanodon, let's say. Let's see if the wiki says anything about that. Okay, so it works for enemies with 3k combat weight and below. So basically the same enemies you can clamp. So we're gonna grab that right away. You must be in your home when your nest is... Okay, so we gotta contribute to the nest, or maybe the game just isn't considering that we're sleeping on top of the nest for some reason. Let's try now. Normal age should work. Yeah, it needs to be built anyways. Surprise attack. After crouching for 10 seconds, sprint forward to gain a 20% speed boost and a 100% acceleration boost for 10 seconds. During this time, you are also immune to knockback. Only usable out of combat and will disable upon entering combat. It is... man, I wish this would work inside combat. Currently, this only serves as a gap closer, and it's not a very good one at that. I can't really recommend that. Let me just stand up because I don't want to get surprise attacked by anybody. So, Shatter Stride reduces stamina sprinting cost by 20%, boosts acceleration by 100%, and uphill and downhill movement speed if within 50 meters of a fractured target. Basically, this is braced legs as long as you bone break someone. No brainer. Tail is here. Terrible Roar. Call that boosts damage by 25% and reduces cooldowns by 25% for all Tyrannosaurs in a group. Does not stack. Let's see if the wiki says anything about it working without a group. And it doesn't say anything. Okay. I'm assuming it only works in a group. Shattering Cry reduces fracture healing for all creatures not in your group within 50 meters by 35%. for 120 seconds with a 150-second cooldown. Okay. Rampage. Deal up to 50% increased damage for 30 seconds when below 50% health. Scaling with the amount of health missing. This ability can be used if deafened. Right, so this is kinda... I guess a Rampage can help us get that edge when fighting other Apexes, so let's take that. When we know we're gonna be face tanking, we're gonna be using that. Now, keep the nest. 3000 marks, so we're gonna be taking Rushing Bite and also Clamp. I want both of them. Not sure about Bone Snap here. Tyrant's Presence is the only one. Ravenous, we might use this. Because even though it works only every 5 minutes, it could help us boost our healing. If it's too turbo, so let's just have it since we got the marks. And then 200 more marks, I guess we'll get the Bone Snap. So we have additional options when we want to switch builds, right? Now, did I read this correct? Bro, can you deliver? Oh wait, it's already full. Now, did I read this correctly again? Does this give us... Okay, it does not give us knockback immunity. So we still gotta watch out for our Margus throwing us around with their tails. So I'm unsure if Clamp is gonna be enough to unalive mid-tiers in one stamina bar. That is a big if. Okay, our stamina is already bad now. Gonna be doing something called a pro gamer move. Okay. Sorry for that. Hope they don't despawn. Okay, it's taking a bit too long. What I wanted to do there was just slowly carry them one by one by one by one. But it seems like the turning just takes a bit too long. And it will make it inefficient. We brought them a tiny bit closer though. Look at all the footsteps in place, lol. Now we gotta hurry up because we're very low on food. Gotta hurry up with this nest. And then find a critter or a player so we can eat. I just want to rush the nest quest and get the abilities that we need. They all just... oh no. We just bamboozled ourselves. Did not expect them to despawn that quickly. Well, if push comes to shove, we can always just go and get food and then come back. And they would have respawned. Can't believe I'm playing Rex, you guys. The things that you do. Things that you do for your fans. Hey. Still have the 2 tiny mech quest. Hunt 2 tiny mechs. I think this was enough. Not quite, almost. Okay, good thing the bones, it's not gonna take that many to finish the quest. Finish building the nest. Really taking advantage here of the long hitbox on the neck in order to grab the Westies way before getting remotely close. Take a look at how far I am.
Dakarthy abusing hitboxes when it benefits him.
There we go. Ability editing enabled. Thank you very much. Bitty much. And there we go. I kind of want to get Clamp first because funsies is funsies. Beautiful. If it's enough to bag megs and packies and everything else in one Clamp session, I'm probably gonna stick with it. But I also want to try out the actually let's see the crushing bite animation. Wanna see how it looks like. Clamp one is like a Hatsus, okay. Fairly easy to catch someone off guard. They need to sleep. Okay. Crushing a bite. See how this one is. Wow. It's really quick. What the hell? Okay, this one is, I think, more reliable. It's more reliable and it seems to be spammable. Okay, maybe I'm not getting Clamp first. Maybe I will use Clamp when I'm bored. Rushing Bite seems kinda insane. And 20 Bone Break is nothing to sniff at. 20 Bone Break should be more than enough to slow a mid-tier to a crawl so that they can't get away from us. Ooh, that takes a lot of stamina though. If the player being hunted is smart at all, what they would need to do is to pretty much try to swerve, try to juke around us on their bone broken. But it should be very hard for them. Look at this lol. I'm guessing the Shatter Stride pairs well with beautiful. I'm guessing the Shatter Stride pairs well, so the braced legs one with what's it called now? With Crushing Bite, because it's meant to enable you to chase someone down for prolonged periods. And then the ambush thing, what's it called? And then this one, surprise attack, should pair well with clamp so you can get in range. So maybe I'll go with surprise attack instead of bone snap. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for bone snap. Crushing bite is way more superior. There we go. Now we got the best of both worlds. We're finished with our questies. So now all that remains is for us to start roaming and hunting other players, really. Love it that, yeah, I can't see anything above the water, but under I can just see clearly, perfectly. That's so nice. There should be plenty of turtles around. So, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't want bananas, bro. I'm not a Herbie kick. I'm not a monkey. Now we're slowly gonna trot our way. Oh my god. Why is the HP drain so bad? I just noticed. We could really use one of those obnoxious loud turtles right now. Now the issue I have with Rex is the fact that it makes a lot of noise when it goes to sleep. Because say you've been running and you just see somebody and you want to top off your stamina before you engage them, they're gonna hear you if you go to sleep. Ooh, my savior. Love you, turtle. Come on, rabbit hole. Just in the nick of time. That should be enough to stave off our hunger for a little while until we get to the next critter. You know what? I'm not gonna chance it with the quests here. I'm just straight going to go for Hunter's Thicket / Snake Gully. Top off on our water and try to find a player to bone break and munch on. Now, like I said in the first episode, one thing about playing Rex that I feel that I haven't felt about any other playable is the fact that no other dinosaur is off limits. Anything I see, I can pretty much hunt. I can face tank. Including other Rexes. Oh, I forgot to equip Rampage. There we go. So, you are able, just for clarification, because a lot of people get this confused, you are able to assign abilities to hotkeys outside of a home cave if you have already put them up here. If it's not up here, you can't see, unable to edit. This is called edit, this is called assign. You can do this anywhere. Just in case you ask me, is this not official servers? This is how it works. In officials and anywhere. Let's do a little Bluetooth drinking in here. Not that I'm scared of Sarcos, really. It's just the habit at this point. My food is already going low again. So now what we're going to be doing is basically questing and moving towards Grand Plains slowly but surely. And if we encounter other players along the way, we're gonna be hunting them. Now, one thing about playing Rex is that I cannot control how much action I get in one session. So please don't comment with something like yada yada yada, there's not enough action, or it's just you walking around, or blah blah blah. You wanted me to play Rex, and this is playing Rex. This is the raw, uncut Rex experience. So whether I encounter 10 players in 5 minutes or I encounter 1 in 50, it is not up to me. It really isn't. Did I just hear another player? Like heavy footsteps? Let's hope this, what's it called? This paleo didn't leave the nest. Okay, beautiful. Look at this no animation kick. Oh my god, it's tiny. It's barely a bite. Barely anything. Quickly grab this quest and keep moving. We're gonna be forced to go to hot springs and eat salt rocks. Now we're gonna be testing out Crushing Bite. Depending on how that goes, then we're gonna switch over to Clamp and test that one out. And I have a feeling that Clamp is gonna be amazing when you ambush chickens, because there's literally nothing they can do to survive that. Because judging by the combat weight difference, for example, Rexy has like, I think 5,000 plus combat weight. And then let's say Dynon has 1,000. So you take the 20 damage bite and multiply it by times 5 because of the combat weight difference, and it's gonna be like inflicting 100 damage onto a Dynon with each thrash while having them clamped in my mouth. It's gonna take about like 4 or 5 thrashes to unalive the Dynon. Gotta make it to Hot Springs Chop Chop now. This is really loud, by the way. Just in case there is opposition, we're gonna top off our stamina regen. Well, our stamina bar. And we're gonna be eating salt rocks until we feel like those goats that climb dams. And only then do we start moving around with confidence. Salt rocks, wish there was barbecue rocks instead. See how much that consumes. Actually, that's a bit above 20%. Could probably eat them this way. Okay, cool, that is working. Beautiful. If we get it at 10%, not good. That's too soon, Executus. Too soon, Executus. Oh my god, is that a huge turtle? Ooh, and there's a spoon. Hello, Mr. Spoon, are you fully grown? If it is fully grown, it's probably not a good idea to 1v1 it. The huge turtle, though. So no matter the type of dinosaur, we always have to try to get the fracture in order to get our 20% damage buff and also our speed buff going. Is the spoon chilling here or what's going on? Oh my god, he doesn't know. Oh, that was so close. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god, he's so scared too. He's just booking it. Imagine he takes fall damage. Oh my god. He got extremely scared, like he's never experienced this type of pain before. Oof, he made it. Yikes. Oh, that was a touch away. He's probably gonna... He could potentially resurface on the other side. Oh my god, I did not... La 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 la. I can speak. I did not check our thirst. Whoa, the damage was insane, you guys. I'm not even fully grown. Okay, I'm hearing footsteps, I think. This is perfect. I'm drinking and I have the healing buff at the same time. Ooh. That's an Alberta, I think. Let's get our stamina topped off and stalk that Alberta. Get a bone break in and finish the job. Hopefully it will chill around and not move away. Pretty sure I can hear it. I hope it didn't just pass through and leave. There it is. Try to be a bit inconspicuous here. There's a meg as well. Unsure whether it has seen us though. There's a high chance that it has because it's looking in this direction. It's running our way. I don't think it has seen us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has seen us. Yep. Yikes. Yeah. It would have been better if there wasn't this many ledges here, so I could just beeline it for it. But it's okay. This is not the ideal place to hunt with a Rex. So I can understand it spotting us before we get close enough. Is it coming back? There it is. Oh, it is sticking around though, that's one good thing. Mr. Macaroni is here. He is oblivious. Yeah, the guy knows about me. It's literally impossible almost. Once they know about you, it's pretty much GG's. So what I can do is perhaps quest. Yeah, this guy is way too scared. This kind of makes me angry because I'm not used to not being able to even get close to somebody. It's not my playstyle at all. And I am a bit... I'm a bit too small to go to Grand Plains, because if there's another Rex or a fully grown Titan, I might be in trouble. So there's that. I'm sadly forced to try and grow here. And hope somebody is blind enough to let me get close. Now this Megaroni here would have been an easy target if it weren't for it being so close to water. They just spot us. Maybe this is one of the times that acceleration would have come in handy. And this Alberta is pissing me off so much right now. I have to let go and focus on the bigger picture. This almost makes me want to get surprise attack instead. %, movement speed and acceleration. Let's just see how fast that is before we jump to conclusions. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's see. The movement speed is sprint speed. Tyrannosaurus has 800 movement speed. 800. So that is 800 times 1.2 would make it 960 movement speed. And Alberta has how much? 950 movement speed. So that wouldn't really have been enough to catch up. Only 10% movement, 10% movement, not 10%, bro, what am I saying? Only 10 movement speed faster. That is not enough to catch up to it with the kind of distance we had. Sure, the acceleration could have helped, but not really. Oh yeah, and this one gives stamina cost 20, acceleration 100, blah blah blah. Now boosts acceleration by 100% and uphill downhill movement speed. Does that mean uphill downhill movement speed is boosted by 100%? That sounds a bit far-fetched, but that's kinda what the ability is implying. I'm really confused. Anyways, let's keep moving. Losing valuable time. You know what? I don't really care. I'm just gonna go straight for Grand Plains, whatever happens. Any fate is better than me being stuck here and not being able to hunt anybody. There's no fate worse than this. There you are. Nice. Flowers and some succulent suck. Yep, Grand Plains is a hotspot, alright. Get stuck, please. Just don't despawn on me. Here. Well, we are going to be getting a lot of critters on the way. Simply because we need food. Oh man, that spoon hunt. That was such a blue ball for me. You sure I'm just hearing footsteps that way? Sounds like there's something big. If it's true, we need to be sneaky. And I love how stealthy Rex is in water. Can you imagine a water Rex just swimming? Like no problem at all. That'd be super scary. There we go. I really hope I'm not wrong about hearing footsteps. Pretty sure I just heard something. I wonder if it's a circle. It's a spoon. Okay. We would really need the food it provides. I hope there's no way down there. Come on, man. Already getting close to water. Oof, that is just sad. Oh, I'm getting infuriated playing this thing. Everything just seems out of reach at the worst moment. Well, let's try to make it to Grand Plains before 1 hour is done. Got a ramp. Ramp for Rankus. I'll rip. Anyways. I think this is the way up here. Yeah, game, we're not doing that. Giving me a discovery quest back where I came from. This is the third time the game's pulling that little prank on me. Oh, rain with Rex prowling around is really terrifying, isn't it? I don't know why, but it feels so intense. Just lurking about with this thing. Now, I don't want to be negative, but really the rain had to stop right when we reached Grand Plains. Oh well. I think I'm already hearing distant footsteps. Oh, we're still 2 bars off of adult. So that is a disadvantage when fighting anything. Let's hope we can get a nice target. I'm not gonna make noise here for this bloody districts. 43 play. Bro, are you serious? It's like everything is doing everything in its power to just to ruin the last minutes. Just when I'm able. The rain stops and the server loses players. Like, what the hell, man? It's a nano. Nano and the kilos and other small stuff. I'm gonna try to break this a kilo. Lamal. Oh my god, it just stirred up the hornet's nest. And the frickin' spine is gonna join as well. Come on, get the audio. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, there's no way I'm ending the video without some action. I don't care if this is what happened. Freaking game, man. Just everything going wrong at the last minute is what pisses me off. And I really did not care what would happen. I just wanted to cause some havoc. And I think a couple of dinos got sent to the respawn screen there. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm inflicting a lot of damage with this thing. The spoon already looked pretty bloodied up. I should have popped a rampage there as well, but it is what it is. Now I'm hoping the next episode going way better than this one did. It's just playing Rex is the equivalent of just, you know, putting your wiener in a toaster and slamming it shut. That's just how playing Rex feels. But here's to hoping next episode is gonna go better. Let's just glance quickly and see if we can see anybody here. Probably not. Well, in this case, we're gonna park it at the home cave, so next time we join, at least we'll have one growth bar taken care of. And we also got the herbivore quest. That is very nice. That is very nice indeed. I can hear something flying. Oh, I didn't know there was this Spino there. That's why I turned around to fight the Yano. But yeah, this is the final growth session for Rexy Boy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will try next episode to get to full adult and then have like an hour of just stalking other players and hunting them. So look forward to that, and I'll see you on the next one. So take care of yourselves, you guys. Bye bye.